Alright, so today's Valentine's Day. Let's take a step back and see where this started. We look back centuries ago and find that it was a pagan ritual to take, sacrifice an animal, and then slap women with its flesh as a fertility ritual. Kind of crazy. So the church then later took that and spun it and tried to make it more church-like, if you will. Well, a Roman emperor didn't like that. He decided that love was making the soldiers weak. So he decided that he was going to ban all marriage between soldiers and women. And then there was a Roman priest who decided that he was still going to do this. He was still going to marry couples. So he did this until the Roman emperor found out. When the emperor found out, he put him to death. He imprisoned him where this priest met his jailer's daughter, who came to speak to him every day. And over time, he got to know her. And they say that the day of his death, they called him Saint Valentine, that he passed a note to his jailer's daughter, confessing his love for her and signing it your Valentine. So that's where this all begins. And let's look at today, where all these companies say that we have to have all of these things. All these consumer brands say that we're not good enough by ourselves on our own. We have to buy these things for our loved ones. We have to buy these things and show our affection for the people around us, for this significant other. Well, the problem with all that is we've come to a time where we don't believe that we're good enough on our own. How in the world can we love someone else if we can't even love ourselves? So we've got to step back and say, how am I treating myself? If you look at the way that we talk to ourselves when we don't do well, we may curse ourselves out. We may look at ourselves and say, oh, you're fat. We may look at ourselves and say, oh, you're too skinny. You're not good enough. Oh, you're a piece of shit. Oh, you need to get your life together. You're nothing. Would you ever say that to someone else? So if you're saying those things to yourself, how in the world is someone else supposed to like you? You see, we've got to get our lives in a place where we can love ourselves. We can appreciate who we are. But to be honest with you, a lot of my generation can't do that because we don't even know who we are. We see all these pictures of other people. We see all these social media profiles, everything that everyone wants other people to see. And we then think that we have to be like that. And then so we try to hide our weaknesses. We try to hide those things that aren't so great about us. And if we can't take those things and keep them as ourselves, because that's who we are, how is someone else supposed to love all of us rather than just a part of us? So before you go throughout today and you try to tell someone else that you love them, ask yourself if you love yourself first. You see, we just take and take and take from other people in relationships if we can't love ourselves. Because we have all these expectations of them in this relationship. We have all these things that we ask of them to do for us and to be for us. But can you do that for yourself? Can you be there for yourself? Can you wake up in the morning and say, you're beautiful, you're awesome, have a great day, I love you? Can you do that in the mirror? If you cannot, why are you then going to start investing in someone else? You have to be able to love yourself before you can respect anyone else. You have to be able to respect yourself before you can look at anyone else and truly tell them how you feel about them. Because if you don't know yourself, you have no idea how you feel about someone else. You think you know because everything in this world has taught you that that's what you need. Traditional society, everything we grow up and see, it's all about being with someone else, the perfect picture family. I got news for you. Those dogmatic beliefs are gone. Figure out who you are. Look in the mirror, see if you can love who you are before asking someone else to join you on this journey we call life. Have a good one today, fam. Look in the mirror and tell yourself that you can love who's there. Commit to that journey of finding out who's in the mirror and who's inside there. Take care.